Hang on. There we go. Hello, my friends. Hi, guys. I've got to move a little further down. Hi, guys. There you are. Thank you for joining me. Thursday night. Let's bring color to our life. Guys, my name is Angela. I'm the owner and creative energy from Elfen und Helden. I'm a Elite retailer for Dixie Belle paints. Hi, Jenna, for Dixie Belle paints over here in Frankfurt in Germany. Also the German distribution for Dixie Belle. So welcome, welcome. When you join me, just let me know where you are watching from and say hi to me. And last week we've unboxed the Inspo box, Ambassador Inspo box from Tracy's Fancy, which is the one with the Alice transfer. She used it on a chair, and we are actually using it on a tray. So last week we've done the first and the second coat, and tonight hi Jill, thank you for joining me again. And tonight we are going to apply the transfer. Bonsoir Michelle, merci beaucoup. So here we go. Tracy's Fancy. I've brought a couple of artist brushes. We're going to do a little bit of fun, but first we're going to apply the transfer itself. Where did I put it? Oh, there. I always forget something. It wouldn't be me if I would forget something. So there we go. That's the one I wanted to use. So tray, scissors. Scissors also. There we go. So this is the transfer. Alice in Wonderland by Dixie Belle Paints. Hi, Linda. Thank you for joining me. So, and this is going to go on here. I'm going to bring that a little closer so you can see what we've basically done. We've used the Plum Crazy and the fluff in the middle. It looks a little cloudy, not perfect blend, but that's basically what I wanted it to look. Outside it is plain Plum Crazy at the moment. So, hi Nina again. Thank you for joining me. Guys, also on Instagram, when you join me, just say hi to me, send me a heart or something like that. That'll be absolutely fantastic. So let's see. I'm not sure which part I'm going to use on here. So the transfers, they come with one of those tools. This is to transfer the transfer onto your project. And it comes with some instructions. Nicely written down how you're supposed to use that. I put those straight to the side. I'm not the person who reads instructions. Anybody of you does, they come with it. So okay. So the transfer Alice from Tracy's Fancy comes, it has 4 sheets with different items on there. This is very pretty with her sitting on the chair and those small bits and pieces all around. And this one with the rabbits. There we go. All very cute, I think. And that's the last one on the table. And the cat and some teapots and stuff like that. So I am going to decide what I'm going to use on here. So I was thinking about not having something in the middle. I was thinking about having something coming from the outside in more. That's what I really want to have. And I do like I do like those bits here. I want to have maybe some of the rabbits. I'm first going to cut some of the bits and pieces out. And I'm going to decide which ones I'm going to use and where I'm going to use them. Because we're still, the paints which were in this Inspo box were fluff, which we've already used, were Plum Crazy, which we already used, and also look at that, that's cute. I think I like that. And also the caviar, which we haven't used yet, but we will tonight. It is so sweet, isn't it? I really, really love it. So let's see which ones we have. I like her with that bird also, I think. I'm going to use them here. You can use them all. You can use just some bits and pieces. I think they are so funny. I'm thinking about. I shall cut those out. I'm not sure if I'm going to use those, but let's see. Just cutting a couple of things out. Maybe that watch. So let's begin with the fun. Okay, so as I said, I want to have it, you know, that it goes around like this. So I've done basically standing around those areas. There's some small bits in between, some bigger parts there. So that's my idea. So it goes from the outside to the in and not the other way around. It's sweet, isn't it, Nina? It is sweet. So the nice thing about the Dixie Belle transfers, they are basically perfect for the chalk mineral paints. Depending on the transfer you use, I mean, there's like other companies who do transfers. You should read the instructions first. So recommendation for the Dixie Belle transfers: you don't need to seal. You don't need to seal the chalk mineral paints. So they are perfectly to apply it onto your project directly. So still, the transfer itself is on this clear sheet, this milky clear sheet, and it's got like a protective sheet on the back. So keep that protective sheet at the back. So you've seen me, I've been cutting that transfer apart and I left it on there because this is sticky. When you touch it or something like that, it'll stick to whatever it touches. So we don't want to ruin it. So I'm just basically taking it off now. And I'm going to lay that on here where I want to have it. Basically coming right from the edge to the inside. I'm laying it down now. Now I'm committing. It's on here. So that's basically where I'm going. So now I'm starting to rub to get it on there just a little. And then I am lifting the edge. And while I'm rubbing, I'm lifting it gently up to release it from the transfer. And like this, it's basically letting go of that of this sheet quickly. So you have it on here in no time whatsoever. If it's not releasing from the sheet, just put it back down, rub over it again, and go from there. Obviously, move gently. And till everything is done. Still a little rubbing down there. That's it. First part on. Look at those guys. Aren't they sweet? So I'm going to have those ones here right opposite. Those cards. They go right opposite. Linda, you never read instructions. That's good. I like you. That's good. That's me. That's me. So this is going to go in this edge here, opposite those guys. Again, don't touch the back. Just lay it down here where you want to have it. Right in the edge. So, putting it down where I want to have it. And again, start rubbing. There's like a tiny dot going up on the side here. So if you cut maybe too close to the, I'm going to show you. If you cut maybe too close to the edge of that transfer and you're worrying about while slipping off the protective sheet and damaging your paint, lay the other piece over it so you have a bigger area and you can rub then like this. So you don't need to worry that you damage your paint. If that's what you're worried about. So, see, go here. And as I said, I start lifting it pretty much straight away. And I'm just checking, just like those tiny dots on here I want to transfer also. And it releases them pretty easy. There's areas when you lift it and you can see that it's not releasing the paper yet. Lay it back down and go from there. So that is pretty easy. Those areas here. That's it. Second piece on. There you go. So let's see, where do we want to go? Have that rabbit, have her opposite, and then we have some, I'm going to have some smaller bits going on there also. So I'm going to have that rabbit here. Again, lay it down where you want to have it. Commit. Also there's some tiny dots I want to have. I'm going to lay one of those sheets I just used here over his ears because it's pretty close to the edge. Also that stick here to make sure that's on. Let's see. Okay, this dot hasn't released yet. Now it has. Ears. That's it. Okay, oops, there is a part. Put it back down, rub it. So it's on there now. His feet down here. That's it. On. rub it on. What do you think? Nice and easy and quick. So she's gonna go opposite, smaller portion. It's a cute bird. Right on the edge here. Oops. Well, this is not the perfect chair I'm using for releasing those transfers. This is, well, it's not a table, it's a chair I've got it laying on. So. That's it. All gone, all on, all gone, all on. So, having that clock going there. It's always the easiest if you lift it up gently. That's it. Quickly on there. This bird is gonna go here. Then we need some more. Let's see. This bird right there. Same thing. Lay it down, rub, rub. Quick. Quick and easy. So, have I used all of it now? Now I'm going to decide what else I want to have on there. Let me think. I think I want to have this blue mushroom. Let's see. And I have the blue mushroom. Go here. So you can basically, you can layer those transfers and you can just like, you know, apply how you and where you feel you want to have them. It's a tiny, come on up. Come on up, I'm trying to get that. It's fighting me, don't fight me. You're losing anyway. Mushroom on. Mushroom on. What else do we have? I want to have that grinning cat. I want to have a grinning cat. You see her? It does, Linda. It does. It is. Oh, hi, Michelle. You there? Hi, Hilda. Hallo, Becky. Hey, Becky. Schön, dass du da bist. Unsere Crackle Queen. Becky is our Crackle Queen. So, the cat I want to have right in here. So. Just lay it down, start rubbing, and as I said, just lift the edge. Don't know if you can see. I'm lifting the paper, the protective sheet already, but very gentle. And when I see it, not everything has transferred, I'm just laying it back down and go from there. So, but as I said, those transfers are basically made for the chalk mineral paints. So that's it. There is one edge there which is from, let me think, where is it from? Where is it from? Let me see. Oh, that's from that. Do you see this little edge down there, which I didn't transfer? This is from that branch down there. So I'm just laying it back on there, rub on it, and that's it. So this was that tiny edge down there. I've just put on there, back on there. So even if something like that happens, it's not a disaster. Just lay it back down and go from there. So do we need anything else on there? Let me see what we have. Maybe, do we have a teapot, a smaller one? Yeah, there's a small teapot. Oh, I have a teapot. And look how beautifully that is made. This is, it looks so sweet. So, protective sheet gone. That's gonna go right in this edge here. Same thing, nothing different, gone on there. Does it need anything else? I'm not quite sure. Let's see. Flowers here. Flowers here. Just have those down there. I'm just filling up some of the edges now. So I think I want to have a little more. And there we go. Same thing. Lift it gently up and release it onto your project. That's it. Also, so do you need anything else? Maybe something small down here. Do you have another clock? Let's see. Yeah, there's another clock. There is another clock. So, another clock. Or what do you think? Another clock or another mushroom? Oh no, there's this key. There's a small key. I think this goes. So it's like this. Creepy. I don't know. I think I want to have that key down here to fill this edge there. Go. And filling it all around. So now I need just there something. I need something there. I want to have another clock, I think. This is a smaller clock on here. I'm going to use. Go. Don't fight me. You're going to lose anyway. Right up to the edge. So obviously this is not, I'm going to go over it quickly when I've got everything on here, because we want to make sure that all edges adhered nicely. But this is pretty much on the way. And then I have the swirl just to finish this off. So the swirl is gonna go here, and that's it then. You see the swirl? I love all the details in the Actually, Michelle, you're not the only one who said that. So but this is part of that history also, you know. However, I like the transfer. And especially at times like this, you see how easy that goes on there. So we have all those now. So now I'm just gonna grab the sheet. It just came off, and I'm just going over the edges of those to make sure that they really are on. Because obviously we don't want it to get off the So I'm just going around the edges, making sure that they are all nicely down. You can do that with your fingers. As I said, I don't like to use my fingers because a lot of times my fingers got cream on them and stuff like that. So I don't want to have that on the project yet. So, and when I've done that step, I'm coming in with my finishing pad. Now, firstly, I'm going to secure the bits and pieces I didn't use. So I just used, I mean, there's still, you can see there's still loads of it left, you know, what can still be used on other projects and stuff. There's this crown. I may think later, maybe I still do use something of it, but not now. So get that in that box, and this in there, this there, rubbish. Okay, so now I'm getting my finishing pad, which I've been cutting apart, which I'm using for my transfers. This is also from Dixie Belle. This is about usually that big. You can cut it apart. It's like a spongy buffing sponge, basically. So it is, yeah. So now I'm just gonna go make sure I get a clean side. So So, and I'm just varnishing and buffing it right into the surface to get rid of those halos on the edges and get those right onto there. This is making sure now that this transfer is really sticking to the surface and it's not going to go anywhere. So you can paint over those also, you know. If you want to blend those in somehow, you can paint over the transfers. I can see this is going to become a long life again. I really want to make a third one out of it. So, but by rubbing those on with putting the edges a little further down with the clear sheet, it just makes sure that you're not rubbing it off with the with this finishing pad. Now you're basically just making sure you're really varnishing it even more into the surface of your project. So now you can get rid of the halos around. You don't see that much anyway with light projects, but if you put it on a dark project, there might be some. Yes, Nina. Oh, hi, Sissy. Thank you for joining. Yes, you should always top coat transfers, just to make sure that they are nicely protected. So simply putting some wax on there will not do the job. So I think that looks quite cute, having this all from the outside coming in. So now I have in mind, and I'm not sure if this is going to work how I want to have it, but still I'm going to try it. I've got my chalk pen here, and I am thinking you're probably thinking, what the heck is she doing now? What the heck is she doing? Probably going to mess it up. I'm not sure. No. Baby wipes. This is a chalk pen. This is the nice thing. Come in with a baby wipe and that's gone. That's gone. So. And this is absolutely not supposed to be any stretch of imagination perfect. So let's see. Let's see where this goes. you think I'm mad? Yeah. Oh, great, great, great uncle. Oh my goodness. So this is what I have in mind. I'm not sure if this is going to work out perfectly how I would like to have it, but anyhow, the idea counts, I would say. So. Let's see. So as I said, this is chalk. The nice thing about it is if I don't like it, I can take it all back off again. So. Another one down here. I want to have the caviar in here now. So obviously, so let's see. I'm going to mark it. No. So this is going to be black, white. Let's see. White, black, white, black, white. So I'm going to stop there basically. And white, black, white, black, white, black, white, black, white. So white. Anyhow, black. I'm gonna do that different there. Black, white, black, white. I think this is gonna go like this. Something like that. I'm gonna see what it looks like. Okay, I'm getting my caviar now. Mad. Hope not mad at me. I hope you're only crazy mad. So, caviar is a true black by Dixie Belle. So, oh hey, somebody is talking to me on Instagram. That's lovely. Pedro Peligro. Oh, okay. Navera. Yes, I am. So, okay. I'm going to get a little of the caviar onto this plate here. Oh, I guess that was far too much. You know me, I'm already making a mess. making a mess. Dropping things, making a mess. Okay, that's me, as per usual. Get this thing clean. And fingers clean. I don't want to mess it up too much. So, where's the lid? There's the lid. So now I'm just grabbing one of my artist brushes and let's see where we go there. This is one of the artist brushes by Da Vinci, what I like using. And now I'm just picking up some of the paint. And this is not supposed to be perfect, obviously. By no stretch of imagination, but this is supposed to add a little, just a little crazy touch. So I don't know for what I've used this brush. It's rather used. So painting checks is always quite handy if you are both-handed like I am. So I'm picking some up of the paint up and then just like wiping it off because I don't want to have too much paint on my brush. And I'm putting it down on the edge of the check I've just eyeballed. And do that the other way around. Go from there. So, and the nice thing is when you use a chalk pen to draw your checks or something like that, you don't need to worry about filling that in too perfect, because every excess or every bit you didn't paint over, you can just take off with a wet cloth or a baby wipe or something like that. So can you see where we are going here? So thank you, Michelle. Happy Spanish. So Spanish families, I think they carry, I don't know, they carry the name, the last name of their father and their mother, and so the names get really long. Is that true, Nina? So usually, not even quite sure if I'm going to do a second coat. I think I quite like it if it is like shining through a little. Going around his head. It's going to be quite fun. That's oh, I quite like it. So I'm having this just fading out in the edge here. Oh, I like that. That's fun. That's fun, guys. That's so much fun. That really is fun. So, but Tracy, she is you know, she is amazing with painting checks and stuff like that. I'm not very good at it, but this is the look I'm going for here. Perfect. So those will be the checks. Those will be the checks. Are you still with me, guys? This is something I'm highly concentrated now. Oh, good. Mom from Italy. No, father from Italy. Mom is English. Husband is Spanish. Oh my goodness. You're very international. You are. And they do live in New Zealand now, don't they? Is that correct? So getting around this guy's head. Can you see what I'm doing here, guys? So I'm just letting it fade out into his head there. As I said, this is not about perfection, so there's no need to panic or something like that to have it perfectly. Just gonna go around him here to have like a little check there. And you could also come back with some fluff if there are some areas where you think you've made too much of a boo-boo in there. You could go from there. A little down the edge here. So let's see. A little here. White. Have a little check going there. White. Black. So we have going a little bit on the outside, the framing outside. There will be something done to it also. So let's see. Continue here. Just fade it out a bit. You see what I mean? So this is not like a perfect check. This is just going to fade out to the side there. Into her. Just the other way around. So when you paint checks, make sure you use a decent or pretty good quality artist brush. It makes your life a lot easier because you see that the lines are pretty straight. Even this one is pretty used. So, oops, slipped. wasn't supposed to be. I'm going to correct that later. So if you made a boo-boo, don't try to correct it straight away. Let it dry and just go over it with the other color. Shh. Alle da. Alle da, mein Schatz. So, Chiara woke up. So I'm fading those, just feathering it a little out into that, Have a little black in the edge here. So just like that. And maybe a little coming up here, fading into her. So let's see. This is black. Into that watch. So this is black. Almost finished, guys. Almost finished. So, but you can see how you can basically, just going around those guys there. That's it. Right. Black going around. This key here. I'm going to check on you guys in a second. Apologies. I'm concentrating on here for a second. So this. So I've changed my plan on the checks down here. They're going to go like this, the other way around. But as I said, the nice thing about that chalk is that you can take it off afterwards with a red cloth, and there you go. So let's see. And this down here in the edge. And I think that's about it. I don't think I want to have any more. I let that dry. I will maybe this one here. I'll let that dry, and I will see if I want to have some more checks or if this is what I want to have. So that's what it looks like now. What do you think? I'm going to do that later. That's I think this is fine for now. I'm going to do a little, hi Wanda. Danke, mein Schatz. So, get another plate. Not finished. Stay with me, guys. Our Thursday lives are always pretty long. So, thank you, Michelle. So I'm gonna get a little more plum crazy and fluff. Put that on a separate plate. I'm going to have some on the outside now. Some more fun. Always make sure to mix up your paints before you use them. They are water-based, VOC-free, so that all the ingredients are mixed up nicely. So, paint all over me. Merci beaucoup, Michelle. So, and a little bit of fluff. I know this is going wild again, but let's see. That's just me. Mixed up on the plate. So, speeding up. I'm not cleaning that. Putting that into the water. You know, I really would need one of those, what are they called in English? Decontaminating showers. That's what they're called in English. Where after painting, I just walk through with clothes, with clothing on. So, okay, let's see. I'm gonna get that a little further up so you can see what we do on the outside there. That artist brushes. So now firstly I'm going to get a very tiny one, and I'm using the fluff, and I am just gonna go around like this. Just like randomly, no pattern whatsoever. So this is the fluff I'm using now. Why are you laughing, Nina? Because I'm running late again. I'm sorry. I'd just like to get the things finished with you. And as you know, the Thursday lives, they're only on my page. So I may be on here longer, or how long I basically wish. So if you stay with me, I'm very happy. So this is still only the fluff. And I don't need to cover. I like it when it's irregular on there. Just a little like this. So let's see. Around a little more. See, I'm happy with what I've got here. So I think that's what I like to have with the fluff. Now, next, I'm using a little thicker round tip artist brush also. Thank you, Jill. Oh, thank you, Emma. Thank you, Amber. That's sweet. It's not a table. It's a tray. It's a tray. I've got it on my chair, so it's easier to to do to turn. So I've got the Plum Crazy on here and some fluff, and I've got my round brush. So I'm mixing those up now, creating basically another color. So let's see. And now the fun begins. Can you see what I'm doing? Yeah. So I'm just dabbing it on here. Some areas. Having some. However, I'm just dabbing on here, so there's no concept or anything. So that looks quite cute, doesn't it? So this is getting like the it's gonna go all the way around. A lot of paint on here. That's far too much. So can you see where this is going? So by mixing the fluff with the Plum Crazy, it's changing the color a little. A little more color, paint up. Hey, Trixie. Dankeschön. So. And this is no big deal, you know, just abstract flowers. However, having some abstract flowers on here. So and we've now used up all the colors Tracy has on her chair. We made her a tray to go with it. So you can see the paint is like mixing on that brush also. So I'm not pushing the brush hard onto here. So just that it's like feathering out a little. Let's see. Let's go over those other ones here a little more. I've just picked up a little more Plum Crazy to go on those ones here. It's just like shading the colors. That's it. That's the look I'm going for. Maybe a little white on here. And those are basically just some abstract flowers. No, however. You know, I'm making up English words, I'm making up flowers also. So, my friends. So those blue lines, when everything is dry, I'm going to take those off. And there you go. Gonna take those off, and we have on the outside, we have some flowers going on. Let's bring that a little closer to you so you can see. That's it, my friends. I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly did. There's fun. Where's my coffee? Where is my coffee? So. Schätzelein, Socken anziehen. Hier sind 30 Grad. So one of my friends on Instagram said, I shall put on some socks, you know, I'm gonna be sick. Summer came back here, so it is pretty warm. So, my friends, merci beaucoup, Michelle. Thank you, Michelle, my friends. I'm so glad you joined me. For those who don't know me, my name is Angela. I am the owner and creative energy from Elfen und Helden. I'm an elite retailer for Dixie paints over in Frankfurt in Germany. Also carry loads of other different beautiful products, but this time I've just used Dixie Belle. This is the Inspo box by Tracy's Fancy. It's the with the transfer Alice, so that's the one I've used on here. I'll let the paint dry and I'll see if I carry on with some more of the checks on the bottom there, but I think this is quite how I like it. So just bring those things a little closer. Oops, oh, my coffee. Those guys look cute. So, my friends, I'm wishing you're welcome, Jill. You're welcome. Good night. I thank you so much for joining me. If you want to shop the products, you can get them from one of the Dixie Belle retailers. Just check for your local retailer on their page. As I said, I'm one over here in Frankfurt in Germany. We have quite a few in Germany now also, very talented retailers. So go and check them out. If you haven't got one, you may also shop from me. Yeah, you take care. You have a lovely day, afternoon, evening, and a great weekend, guys. You stay safe. I shall see you next week. Bye bye, guys. Thank you for joining me. Thank you so much. Good night.